only developers can have time for testing, or only, like, for example, business analytics or project managers. And here I mean that not only QA engineers can use this exploratory testing, also another people on your team can use it to ensure that quality of your software is good. So what is exploratory testing? Exploratory testing is a structured, hands-on approach where we're testing the software like with simultaneous approach, when you can test and learn your app, even if you see it like for the first time. So it is not random. Testers follow some clear goals. Often we can call them charters, and continuously adapt by based on what they can discover during this testing. People often confuse this testing with ad hoc testing, but it's a mistake, because for like ad hoc testing, we don't have any structure, we don't have any documentation at all. But with exploratory testing, depending on the types of this testing, we can have this structure, we can have this goal, we can have this documentation. We even have some like checklists and follow these checklists. So we can like have a balance of some freedom, yes, and documented approach. Here we have some life cycle, yes, of this exploratory testing. And in this life cycle, we have such stages. First of all, it's learn. So it's when you, for example, you don't have any like knowledge about the software that you should test, and during this testing you will learn this software. But before this testing, like the action of testing, you should be aware of like at least the main goal, why this software was built. Then the second stage is design. So you should create your own goal, your own like charter, as we can call, yes, to decide why you're testing, the like main idea, based on the, like, for example, business goals, yes, or some user goals. You can define why user will use your app, and you should write down all these goals. So after that, we execute this testing. It means that you just open your app and you start testing it. How you will do this, I will describe a little bit after 2 slides. After this execution, you should analyze. Why you should analyze this? Because during analyzation, you can write down all the bugs that you found, and you can create bug reports and then fix all of these bugs. Also, you can analyze what could happen if user will like find this bug. And also the next stage is share. It's when you document your findings and when you like make some when you make some when you make some summary how you should test and how you should not test, like what works for you during this testing and not work. So next one, we have types of this exploratory testing. We have 3 main types: freestyle, scenario-based, and charter-based or session-based. The first one is it can be similar with ad hoc. I think that maybe because of this type, some people can confuse this type testing with ad hoc, because this type tester explores like without predefined goals. You don't have any idea, you don't have any like steps, you don't have any this solution that you should test. So you just open and you just start clicking some buttons, you just start to surf your site, and that's all. The next type is scenario based. It is like more complex one, because you should figure out each scenario that you should test, and it can help you in the future during testing, and also can help you as a tester, or you as the owner of the software, or you as a business analyst, to understand if your user actually will need this app. Also, execution for this scenario based will follow like real user journeys and business scenarios, as I said. As a tester explores step by step, each path step by step, and in also like stays flexible. The next one is charter based or session based. So execution is focused on time boxes and guided by clear defined goal. So you have already like created your goal, and you set, for example, 20 minutes. So you said that for this 20 minutes, you should test this goal. The tester stays like on track, document findings, and document all these findings that can be on a notepad, for example. And also it is really important to ask everyone not to bother you, because it can corrupt the session, and also you can just not find some of the bugs. Each style like gives you some freedom, but also you can focus on each pattern that can be at your app. Next one. So the execution style, as I said, yes, can vary, like and depend on these types of testing, because, for example, if you have just freestyle, you will not have any preparation for the testing, you will not have any documentation after the testing, yes, but if you have the second and the third one, you will have some documentation. So during this execution, testers, yes, or for example, developers can use various tools. It is really useful because some tools can help you to write down some notes, and also can you can share your screen with your colleagues. So also you should apply some testing techniques. It's a huge theme, I think. But for your understanding, for example, you can test some operations like create, update, delete, something like that. Also, you can observe like all of your app and adapt it on the fly. So you just click on the buttons, and you learn all of this software during this clicking. So also you should be focused on the goal. As I said, you created the goal, and you should always follow this goal. And also you should write down each of the findings that you see. And you will ask, for example, like, yes, how to run this exploratory testing, because maybe it is not like a clear. You need an example. For example, yes, we have some stages. For example, the stage 1, you should define the goal. I have written here some goals that you can have. For example, yes, the user should be able to create account, or for example, to log in to your system. Or for example, goal 2, the system should navigate back correctly when like the in-app back button is clicked. I mean this back button, for example, on the web browser, or if you have this back button on your system. And here we can just go and click each back button that you have on your system from each of the pages. Or for example, the user should be able to access like contact information from the footer, yes, on every page. It means that you will go to the every page that you have on your system and check if the user can access this contact information from the button, from the footer, sorry. So the second step will explore the system with this goal in mind. Why in mind? Because exploratory testing, like as I said, is flexible, and you can do it without any preparation, but it will be better if you will just create some checklists that can be like your test case, but it will not be a detailed test case. And this checklist will help you to not forget, for example, some navigations across the software. Then adapt and take notes. It means like just test, just open the app and just test. So during this testing, you should follow all of these checklists that you have created before, and also take note of each finding that you have. But you should not like do separate testing of another goal. I mean that if you are testing each like specific goal, and you, for example, found some unrelated bug, it means that you should write it down, but do not switch the context. After that, yes, you can create a bug report, and for example, you can create a new goal for the findings that you had. Why it is important to stay like focused and not to switch the context? Because exploratory testing lets you work like freely, yes, but it's easy to get distracted. You can just lost. When you focus on one goal at a time, you can check it more carefully, and you can find better bugs. You can find more bugs. And if you switch this like from goal to goal, it can, something can be can happen. Yes, you will just lose this. You can just lose the idea of the goal and the idea of the testing, and you can miss important problems. That's why you should be focused on one goal. And also, I said about this time boxing. Yes, it is really helpful to set the time for each goal and for each testing session, and like strict each of the session to one goal. It keeps your testing like clear, organized, and easier to explain to your team. So you have like 2-in-1. You can be flexible, but at that time you can be organized. And that's why it is not ad hoc testing, and it has structure. So also, there are some specific tools that you can use during such testing. Some of them can record your screen, and it will be easier to see what steps tester, yes, or you did before, like before defining the bug. Because if you have such flexibility, you just can forget what you did before before you notice this bug. And after that, it like can be easier to reproduce this bug later and to explain, for example, developer or another or the whole team what happened and how did you find that bug. Exploratory testing can move like fast, and sometimes you can get you just can get lost during all your steps. That's why it can be helpful to use such tools, or for example, just regular tool at your phone or at your laptop with record like of your screen. You can just put the camera near you and write down each findings on, for example, your notepad. Many of these tools can also track the time that you spend for the testing, and it is also useful because you can track time that you spend for the testing. It's your working time, it's your money, and you can just show your team what you did and how much time it could take for the future testing. Also, all of the steps that I said before also can be written with these tools, and for the future you can replace these steps with like regular test cases, and such steps can serve as a quick guide for you or developers. Here you have some of these tools. You can just search them in Google. Some of them are free, some of them not, but if you can, if you need some of these tools, you can just use the free session, yes, or as I said before, you can use your camera and something like that. So I wish you to find as much bugs as you can in your software to ensure that your software is really with a good quality, and you will be able to say that yes, it is like a good project, good product, and everyone can use it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best. Maybe you have some questions? What do you mean to improve this? To improve like quality or improve exploratory testing? To improve quality, quality like it is really wide theme, I would say, and yes, you can have some tools for this like better quality. For example, you can test performance, and some of the tools can show you like how much time can a user spend for like signing in or something like that. And based on this approach, you can just think about the changing requirements, so changing the code, and by that you can like improve your quality. But not tool can ensure the quality of the project. Each quality, like this quality can be improved only by the team, and before that quality assurance engineer could tell you how it will better and why user will need it.